Hi, Roger at Weathering Heights. This is the VELCO Weather Hazards heads up for this weekend storm, and mostly we're concentrating on Saturday. This is valid at about 11 o'clock Saturday evening, and we have the tails of two different jet streams coming into phase right over Vermont, making this a very complex forecast. Very difficult to see what exactly is going to happen, but the models are starting to gel into a little bit better conditions here. This is the northern branch of the jet stream, the polar jet stream, supplying colder air. This is a streak of jet stream energy with precipitation shown in green here, relatively light amounts. To the south, this is the southern branch of the jet stream. This is a storm system moving in loaded with Gulf of Mexico moisture. These are the areas to watch, generally over about a 2,500th of an inch or a half inch, and we'll follow this as we go in time here. This is valid again at about 11 o'clock on Friday evening. So carrying this 3-hour increments here, this is using the European model. We can see that precipitation starts to arrive and move into the region and begins to combine with the northern branch and the southern branch. It's this area we have to watch here, which would produce the little higher quantity QPF of precipitation. 32 degrees. It looks like everything to the south of that is above the freezing mark at surface, and to the north looks like a little bit of cold air damming. In other words, east of the Green Mountains, temperatures probably remaining below 32 degrees, but some of that air wants to get across northern Vermont. Again, we're watching this here. So as time goes on, now aloft at 850 hectopascals or millibars, this is about the height of the top of Mount Mansfield. This is the 0-degree isotherm. So technically, things to the south are rain, things to the north are snow. So the snow-rain dividing line you can follow here with the 0-degree isotherm. So moving this along in another 3-hour increment, what we find is this gets into southern Vermont, roughly at about 21Z. That would be about 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. And this is precipitation during the heat of the day with the strong March sun. That'll probably make this all rain roughly through here. Now to the north, a little bit of wet snow. And so this particular area around eastern Runtland County, western Windsor County, western Windham County, and eastern Bennington County probably needs to be watched the most. The northern branch of the jet stream will get into the act here a little bit later. This will happen during the day on Saturday. Carrying this a little bit further, we can see that the heavier precipitation works off to the east, a little bit of an intermission, if you will, during Saturday night. By that time, it looks like things change to all snow. Any kind of wet snow loading issues dissipate out, and we're looking at just a fluffier snow across the northern tier of Vermont as the last of the precipitation starts to make its exit for basically Sunday afternoon. So backing up here, again, this is the area to watch, and I'm thinking probably about 5 o'clock in the evening. We're going to watch maybe some parts of south central Vermont, eastern Rutland, western Windsor County, and the spine of the Green Mountains where the rain changes to snow, and this will probably have a lot of elevation as well. A heads up for Saturday evening or Saturday late in the day is called for here. We'll be monitoring this very closely for utilities. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights Consulting.